enemy by moving his fleet over and forgot that he needed to keep the fleet to protect his own. Yeah, he just joined the stream chat and just shouted, "I've done it again!"
Oh no.
Oh, and the Teutonic Order is coming to slap his fleet down.
The Teutonic Order is coming in to finally get the freedom for Rugen.
Rugen actually lost his fleet in the war, I think.
Ouch.
Well, maybe he can buy his independence from Teutonic Order.
We'll see. Maybe Teutonic Order will release him. Maybe. But I doubt it.
For a price.
We don't have anything to give. He's Rugen.
He has a navy?
No, he doesn't. Teutonic Order just killed it.
Their coast.
Ouch.
Oh. Stream, you might want to watch this.
You are Karaman.
Lamosia, you might want to watch.
Georgia Lamosa.
Where are you streaming, by the way? I don't see it on Twitch.
I sent a link in the Discord. What am I looking at?
I think you missed it. They just had 0.9 troops trying to siege a mountain fort. So
Oh, I
just
see.
killed up the garrison.
Oh, I see. I didn't
had
realise it was
multiple
Garrison, but I
there.
saw it.
Khorasan, do you plan on taking Miane?
No, it's your state.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take that then.
So, George, are you going north? Into Russia, perhaps?
Possibly.
Interesting, very interesting.
But I know the Livonian Order is also going up there. But it's a different player. When I did a little bit of Diplo with the initial player, and I basically asked him what he wanted, and he said he wanted all of it. So that was pretty much a non-starter. But then he changed at the last second, and I haven't spoken with the new one yet.
Right.
But
It's actually the old one. The new one, I think the original one, because last time it was a sub. So I think the original one that was originally going to be on Livonian Order is currently the sub for Malacca.
Yeah, the guy that you were talking to is subbing for Malacca and we move somewhere else next time. Then the sub is now permanently Livonian Order.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I need to talk to him long term. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to form Russia. I'd rather not have a Russia above me.
Yeah.
Unless I can guarantee that he will be friendly. But
You know,
I mean, I have most of the steps.
you could always form
already-
Russia yourself. You know.
I could, in theory. But I mean, Muscovy, I have 42 favors with Muscovy. That is a very big hammer that I can wave around.
That is very interesting to know.
And you know, their ideas are good, but not necessarily the best for innocuously staying tall and not having people be terrified of you.
For sure. Is anyone doing anything? Come on, give me a little bit of flame and fire to look at.
I am
No
warring
player wars
autonomy.
at the moment. Although, you know,
Are they fighting
Wallachia-
over in the Isles?
It's an
Wallachia,
AI.
rebels?
It's the Desmondi conquest of something in Iberia.
Oh, he's migrating.
Yeah, he said he was.
Wallachia, in about 2 years, we might be able to do that thing that we said we might do.
Oh,
Ooh, I'd
never-
love to do that thing.
Never mind, actually.
But,
The Irish War is actually rather interesting.
The problem we talked about is a problem at the moment. Can you remove the problem so we can do the thing we talked about?
Remove the problem, do the
Yes.
thing. Do you want me to leave the chat?
No, we would leave it to everybody else, to be honest.
Yeah, this will make excellent TV.
Should I keep watching for something?
I
It'll be a little while before it happens.
You can send me a message if you want the gaze of the observer to move over your way.
Yeah,
You might do that, yeah.
Let me see if I can find the Scottish.
yeah.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
I just watched the Irish army get spanked.
Oh yeah, it didn't go exactly the right way because they brought 40,000 troops, which is a little bit more than the Irish army can take on.
Well, yes.
But an idea in the Irish headquarters has emerged, and that was to unite with the Aragonese army and together march over the Castilians.
I'm just going to have a look at the quality of both and see which one has the upper hand here.
Sure.
I'm not going to tell you. Ooh, very interesting indeed.
I think I have the better army than Castile, but...
Let me have a look at your quality. I was just looking at the Aragonese quality. Interesting, very interesting indeed. Yes. You can actually check the Castilian quality because they're in a battle at the moment.
Oh, indeed. Oh, it's very similar then. Just not a good sign.
Oh, the Aragonese are going in for a battle now.
Oh, it would appear so.
In
and
mountains?
It's in a mountain. Yeah. Very cool. I love these allies. Okay, let's get back to Portugal, I guess.
Oh, they got a beautiful shock roll though. Very lucky.
Let's go. Poggers.
Very similar losses on both sides at the moment.
The strategy is obviously to peace out Portugal, preferably with them forcing them to break alliance with Castile and then dealing with the Castilians.
Yes. Conquest of Hortense. That's a new province, I imagine. I've never heard of it.
Oh, I think so.
Yes. Just getting a bit of a ping on Discord about something. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Mhm.
I'm playing mind games
Interesting.
with Flanders.
If,
Asking him to transfer trade power to me. Guaranteeing him. Soon enough, I'll warn him.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Just our games of the Scots.
Mind blowing.
What about I didn't look at the Portuguese army. What are they like? Because sometimes they can surprise you.
Yeah, but I think currently they are trash as always.
There's something, alright.
Okay.
So you're migrating to Spain then, or are you going to the New World, or?
Oh, yes, I would like to go into Spain. Because I don't like playing it in the world, and when I got seated on Ireland, this was like the only opportunity that I saw to not have a boring game.
Quantity economic.
Yes, and I did like 7 show strength, so I have my quantity already finished.
Very nice.
Imagine
Yeah,
having Tech 5 admin.
So did you do a show strength on everyone in the Irish miners then?
I don't know if everyone, probably not, but I did like 7 or 8, so I
That's
did quite a
really
lot.
very good.
Yeah, it was the play to go for, I think. And it seems like right now that Castile is busy with sieging Aragon, and I might be able to piece out Portugal, which would be awesome. Okay, I might have said it too quickly. Too soon, because Castilian army is roaming nearby.
Sorry, I was just getting a ping from somebody else.
No problem.
What a busy man.
You're probably the most interesting war going on at the moment, unfortunately. Everyone's been rather boring so far.
That's totally okay. I think the idea of Ireland going into Spain is quite interesting.
Definitely. I've sort of been watching this war and then Dewey losing his independence war again.
It was unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the perseverance that really matters.
Okay, the question is, will the Livonian Order realize that I offered him military access?
What is going on?
I've begun the diplomatic crusade across the world of offering people military access.
Just for fun.
See if they take the bait. Inviting them to my summer home.
And so far, nobody's taken it. I can hear the sound of rejection.
Excuse you? That's offensive.
So apparently Ahak's upset that you're taking all his...
Taking all of his what?
You better watch out before I decide to warn him. I'm just saying. That man down in Flanders. Developing a whole personal lore of a lover I had down in Ghent. Soon enough, I'll be sending him poems.
Dewey, are you independent yet? Yes, you are! Oh my goodness. Teutonic Order freed you.
They had a shit thing happen with Bohemia, so they just gave me freedom instead.
Shh. He did it by himself. It was entirely his fault.
Yeah, third time.
Third time's the charm.
I was watching stream and was really confused
Oh,
when
yeah.
I looked back and was like, oh, Rugen's still a Brandenburg vassal. How
Yep.
did that happen?
Well, welcome, Pete, by the way. Didn't even notice.
You want to accept that? You didn't the first.
I still God.
Atro? Or are you just ignoring it?
What? I totally just blanked out.
Oh, accept it.
Unfortunately, I can't accept that offer, though, because my diplomatic slot is
Oh,
filled by
come on, you
guaranteeing Flanders.
Why are you guaranteeing Flanders?
Because I think it's really funny.
What are your
Guaranteed
diplomatic
the
slots?
inside, you bitch.
Like, imagine being such a little beta nation in the English Channel that Scotland can guarantee your independence. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, but that means you can't attack him when you actually build ships.
It's fine. I'm already, I'm not concerned. I'm already building my flagship anyway. Then I'll have as many heavies as he does.
I think he's getting pissed off, and he's probably building heavies to contest you.
Well, I'll be able to see when he's making heavies, so it's fine.
If in doubt, just make more.
I've played a lot of England games, and, you know, you just build enough heavies to kill everybody else's navy combined, and then you're fine.
Oh,
That was the British pre-World War I strategy. Every battleship the Germans build, we build too.
Exactly. Except now I'm
AQ has got unbelievably lucky in his victory card placement.
until I'm England again.
He's got his first victory card on Manwats.
Oh, Scotland, my dear friend, the day has come again when I will request your army to kill my rebels. Would you be so pleasant and do that for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
The king is desiring blood.
Pete, the moment that you've arrived, we've just gained like 3 or 4 viewers.
Of course, because I'm just a
Yeah,
funny
makes
and more
perfect-
impressive human being.
Makes perfect sense.
They've come from my charisma.
It was sitting at like 4 or 5, and it's now 8.
The thing is, earlier when I didn't get independence, they're like, oh man, well, we're out. And now that I'm independent, they're like, oh man, he's gonna do something now.
Yeah. What is your plan from this point?
Hate to break it to you, I won't, but you guys can dream.
Got to take some exploration ideas, right? Got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You can finally.
Did we not?
What's that, Pete?
Didn't we respawn anybody?
We did. None of them. Well, only one person wanted to be respawned, but he didn't turn up.
Okay, so Rassids has a free game. Interesting.
Potentially. But Newt returned this session. He's currently covering from Malacca, but he's going to be put probably in Africa next session.
Because someone else took over his nation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, he didn't turn up for session 1, so the Livonian Order got it.
Rassids is in Killer.
Oh man, oh my god. I just... Oh, that
What else have I missed? Obviously, there was the Savoy-France War, which isn't
Yeah.
as border gore as I was expecting.
No, what-
Scotland doing its thing. Teutonic has done its thing. Dewey is still a OPM.
Yeah. I mean, living the dream, I think you mean is what you're trying to say, but
I didn't say you weren't.
What else have we got?
I did notice Shia AQ. Not a bad
Yep.
shout.
Tibet-
India we've got.
Tibet has made a punch into Ming, which is very interesting,
Ah.
to be honest. And I think he's just taking the Chengdu trade node.
Okay, from that border gore, I no longer back Tibet.
Well, he's just taking the trade node. Like, look, it ends right there.
No, I'm sorry. I liked him, but he's done that on a map. I no longer do.
And if you have a look over at Manchu, Manchu has been unbelievably lucky. He's got Manchurian separatists in an enclave at the moment. This is unbelievable. Have any of the players been eliminated? Yeah, 3 of them. There was a Pasai. As you can see, there isn't anymore. There was a Milan. He's still kind of there-ish. And there was a Brittany who is now a vassal of Savoy.
Liege. Have we
Liege?
addressed the Liege situation yet?
What situation with Liege? Nothing's really happening.
oh, okay, you got rid of your.
Joey, I've just noticed your war. I could actually help you in that.
If you want to, you can. Like, I assume you declined the first
I-
one.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm a bit tight on Diplo slots, but let's see.
Improve relations
Wait,
with.
hang on. So you got Lubeck, Wolgast, and East Frisia.
I'm being told to go to the devastation map mode of Ming. So under
Yeah.
economic map modes. Economic. Well, that's not as bad as I've seen it before. It's only like average of 20%.
I mean,
It's nothing.
It might be better if you just do that on your own, actually, because the navy you have on its own, it seems to be holding off.
Look what
To be fair,
Dewey.
that is post-Ming bankruptcy.
I know,
so-
but look
The
what
thing
Dewey has done to Volgast. It's
I'm
at
gonna go
43
take
devastation.
Ari, follow me.
You think 45% is bad? There's Celestria is at 66.
Ooh. That's probably just from rebels, isn't it?
Probably.
What, the 10? That's for me. Oh yeah, no, the Wolgas, that's for me. And I think some of them as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Cologne.
Cologne? What is it?
That's 99.
Where on earth is
It's
that?
Toulouse, but papal.
The reason
Ah.
why-
My goodness. Yeah.
No, it's not Toulouse, but papal. Is that?
No,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
and
so.
Then Ashisi is axe. I can pronounce foreign words.
The reason
Yeah.
why I wanted you to ask me,
Yeah.
Trevor, was so that I can live.
I'm gonna have a look at the score comparison because there should be some people who have some score so far. If I include players only, Manchu is number 1, unsurprisingly, and Khorasan actually has a fair
Nobody
bit.
is
He's second in military diplo and third in admin rank at the moment. Khorasan is doing very well. Oda's got a lot. It's got a fair amount of score as well. Majapahit same, Malacca a tiny bit, Florence tiny bit, Flanders a little bit, and then from then on it's just pittance. Apart from Malwa, he's actually gaining a tiny bit of score just from his admin rank. Quite
Just wanna
surprising,
put a
actually.
different chat so we can do some Diplo.
Nice. Manchu going to build any buildings or anything? He's not bothered with any trade buildings. Why would you when you're... Oh, he's gone to war again. He's at war with Oirat. Who is Diplo 8?
That's a real question.
Diplo 8. Diplo 8. I'm not sure. Sorry, there should be a ledger thing for that, shouldn't there?
Yeah,
For what, sorry?
Tech.
there is a ledger thing.
The race is in country, it should be nations technologies.
Nations Technologies. Diplo Tech. Nobody is Tech 8.
Mantua.
Mantuas. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not looking at it. You're looking at it.
I was just looking at the players.
But mill and admin, no one is.
The Florentine player was asking who's Tech 8 because I think he wants to take it and get the innovative.
Innovativeness.
Yeah.
Well,
because he's got 1,000. He's got 1,000 diplomatic power at the moment.
dev it instead. It's worth more.
Definitely.
It's that'll pay what 50%. That's
Although he's dev'd most of his land actually. He's very high dev. I can hear him doing it now.
yeah, but that's literally just Italy. Like he's
Yeah.
got a 16, a 17, 17, 10. Like all those provinces could go up to 20, and that's always efficient.
He's so rich at the moment.
He's low on mill mana. He doesn't have enough mill mana relative to the
Yeah,
block.
definitely. But he could bancross somebody else's army. Oh, the other thing you might have missed is Austria's no longer the emperor. That honor goes to
yeah, it's
Leopold
Habsburgs.
Friedrich von Hohenzollern.
Also, I'm just gonna mention this.
How are the sweaty tryhards
You
doing?
might be giving away secrets that we shouldn't be knowing. So
What secrets? See.
I don't know.
We've not yet given away anything that isn't available in the ledger.
You know who the HRA emperor is.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like for me.
Dewey, you just have to realize that we are a holy people, okay?
Okay.
How
So
are the
we
sweaty?
get to hear the words of God.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lambert asks how are the sweaty tryhards doing. Well, I think the main one is probably Teutonic Order, who's doing fairly well.
Oh,
He's not as
It's
rich.
genuinely taking you this long to get to Twitch chat.
Yeah. You realize you're talking to one of the sweatiest players over here in Scotland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Scotland's doing
Any
fairly well.
idea
He's
how much I'm screwing Flanders over in English channel since I
Yo,
started?
okay, you're screwing him over so
My
bad that he's
goodness.
coming to me complain.
I forgot that
I just built my other ships, so he's gonna get screwed over even more.
Oh
I
my
just gained another
Flanders.
60 power.
Flanders only has 19%.
Yeah. Build up your centers of trade.
Yeah, Flanders is my little baby over here.
Pete, have a look at Scotland's force limit as well. It's 40 because he gets such a ridiculous bonus from his starting ideas, even though he hasn't got any ideas so far.
That's quite strong.
Bonkers. He might, if he picked it, if he took everything, he might be the strongest nation apart from Manchu at the moment.
I'll tell you why the Flanders doesn't have that much trade power.
'Cause he doesn't have ships.
He's not forcing autonomy reduction on his trade centers. Like,
Does he have autonomy in his trade centres?
yeah.
Oh
look at
my
them.
goodness! How did this happen?
Because
You know,
he's
if it
just
immediately
taking
goes down, you know what
crops.
happened.
Like, surely you manually decrease that. Like the 10. on
Yeah,
the left is
at that
worse.
point you definitely have to. That's
Plus, no
awful.
one's going to put the trade power edict on in his capital.
Yeah.
Just let him keep local dev cost for another 20 years.
The Flanders player isn't the best at trade. he struggles with it sometimes.
I am
Like-
master trade.
Oh, is that why he kept coming to me talking about it?
Possibly.
Because he's like, oh man, he's really screwing me over. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it?
He's
like-
got
he's like-
exploration first. Oh
Who?
shit.
Flanders.
Flanders.
Oh, okay.
Exploration first.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depending on what he does, we're gonna have to put a stop to that, I think.
Like, Flanders can't colonize, at least according to the last MP, until Tech 7.
Oh
So
yeah,
he
for sure. No, they can't.
only just do it.
He's Tech 7 now.
Yeah. But he could have taken quantity first instead of.
But
or quality.
I think he just had a very high Diplo ruler. So because he's yeah. I mean,
Like, the disadvantage of not having quantity early is like obscene. Like, look at his manpower. He's got enough manpower to reduce the autonomy in every province he has.
yeah,
safely.
he really should.
And
Right.
with quantity, that becomes less of an issue. So he doesn't have autonomy, so he has more money, which means he has more trade power. Everything becomes better.
I do half wonder if maybe he deliberately increased autonomy or something.
No, because he can reduce it, which means he didn't increase it.
Recently, yeah, but he might.
You can only do one or the other.
Yeah, but it wears off after a while.
Yeah, but it's 20, 30 years.
One thing he definitely could do is
which
move his
means it would
capital.
have been 57. So he's not done it.
If he moved his capital to
Sorry guys for interrupting you, but don't you know where could I find Manchu player?
Manchu player, he's Chairman Meow. He's in the Discord. He's in one of them. I think he's
Dip 3.
Yeah, dip 3.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Atro, how big's your fleet?
someone's boasting about the victory card.
28 ships right now.
28 ships? How many heavies?
That's the point. Let's look at that.
2.
VC. Obviously, AQ's is absurdly OP.
Yeah,
George's is not bad.
Oh, Georgia has one. Ah,
In a few
Crimea.
years, it'll be
Ooh,
5, though.
Okay.
that's really interesting because Moldavia is not really in a pact with the rest of the Balkan guys. They're leaning towards the Teutonic Order.
Manchu is just
Oh, Manchu,
simping.
it's ridiculous.
Have you seen the VCs for Majapahit and Malacca?
Yes,
That's POG.
that's what we like to see. Honestly, this is what
They
we
have
like
a
to see.
vested interest in killing each other, so I hope they do. And that would actually be fun, because Majapahit's obviously going to have the sea, and Malacca's going to have the land. Right? Because Malacca's got more provinces, but Majapahit's got more ports.
Hmm.
Does Rassids not have a VC yet?
I don't think they're big enough.
They look it. Oh, 243. AQ's obviously got enough Georgia.
Everyone,
just about.
people are pretty much on the cusp everywhere. Like Khorasan has 296. It's very close everywhere.
There's a lot that look like they should but don't.
Yeah.
Like me?
Like Florence is how much? He's got 240. Savoy. He's got 145, but he's obviously got vassals he's integrating. Teutonic
Now, I'm
Order.
thinking, like Livonian and Teutonic, like they
Yeah.
look like they should be 300
No,
dev.
not even close. Not
They're
even
on the
close.
cuts. Or they should be getting close. Though.
No, they're over 100 dev away. Both of them.
How long until I can piece out of this war, though? That's the real question.
Who are you at war with now?
Volgast.
Yeah, they want my land for some reason. It's like they thought that was theirs or something.
Oh, Wolgast exists, but doesn't exist in Volgast.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course. Makes perfect sense.
Interestingly, right? If they ever recaptured that province, if they would move their capital there for free, they wouldn't have to pay the admin for it because it's the AI.
Yeah. I forgot it does that.
Every AI that has a province that is the name of the country gets to move the capital there for free whenever they get it.
Now, Moldavia is currently conquering Lithuania. I wonder what the peace deal's going to be.
you know,
Oh, it's going to be everything.
If Lupak actually decided to attack me, I'd be dead. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah.
You lost your no, you didn't. Did you lose your heavy in the war? I can't remember.
No, I didn't.
It's got heavy.
I've only had one.
I didn't see it
lost.
after a while. Okay, he's released Smolensk as a vassal. No, Smolensk is a vassal of the Livonian Order.
It's been like that for a while.
Has it? I did notice. Moldavia's given a bunch of land to Volhynia, but he still hasn't taken the land off of Poland. So I wonder if all of Poland is being left to Teutonic Order.
I feel like that's a mistake, right? Okay, obviously TO is going to become Prussia. If it does anything other than become Prussia, it's a wrong decision.
Yeah.
Are you saying my decision was wrong?
Prussian ideas are the best you can get. So, in theory, TO gets Prussian land. Even if they get Poland, Moldavia wants Poland land to get Poland ideas and then become Ruthenian.
Well, I'm thinking maybe Moldavia's being super passive.
No, Moldavia is going to become Ruthenia. If they do anything else, they're doing it wrong. To be honest,
What provinces do you need for Ruthenia?
I don't know. I can't tell because there's actually no culture in the game.
Ruthenia, let me have a look. EU4. Next session, I think I'm going to set up a thing so I can actually put this on screen when I'm doing it so people can see it, but for the moment you're just going to have to trust me. Formation.
My game just crashed.
That happened to me earlier.
But no, like, because Ruthenia gives you Zardam, and Zardam is incredible.
Owns core province Kiev, Zaporozhia, either Halis or Vilnia. Okay, so it just needs Kiev. Where's Kiev? Kiev. He's got Kiev already.
Yeah, so he's pretty much there.
I think he will too, but I'm just thinking that Moldavia might be a bit sort of passive sitting in the middle, because I think he's tied himself to the Teutonic Order guys, but I don't think they really care about him that much. He's sort of
He does want Polish ideas though, because Polish ideas are incredible.
Well, if he wanted Polish ideas, then he'd be conquering Poland, and he isn't. Because he's been at war with Poland multiple times, and he's taken nothing, in spite of the fact that his vassal has cores on Poland. So I think that he's literally not allowed to take any of Poland, and all of it's going to Teutonic Order.
I don't get why. Like, as TO, you want a strong ally. Because let's face it, you're going to end up with most of Poland, you're going to end up with Prussia, you're going to end up with...
no, Dewey, what are you doing? What's happening?
I'm losing.
Yeah.
One sec.
Don't do it. Don't let this happen.
There goes the fleet. Okay, he's lost again.
They've got... Wait, hold on, is Flanders in the war? Oh no, sorry, it's the flag looks very similar to Flanders. Look at that, look how similar it is.
That is remarkably similar.
What you guys might consider interesting is Iberia, by the way.
Oh my
Iberia. Oh
God, Desmond.
Disgusting.
Desmond and the place. It's the gold miner.
Bro, that's not on. With the colour being that close
Oh.
to arrogant as well.
Dewey has now had to call in Scotland and Teutonic Order. Help! Help me! Help the Rugen! I have made a critical error.
Again?
Yeah, he's just lost his fleet.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh. I
That's
don't know. I don't know if I'd
incredible
rather
to
see him
watch.
succeed or fail, because both are wonderful.
Oh, Protestant Reformation just fired.
Did it?
Yes.
Where has it
first centre
fired?
is in Utrecht.
Utrecht. Interesting. Has it? It hasn't yet converted to Protestant itself. Is it a bishopric? It is a bishopric.
No, it's literally the first province.
No, I know.
Next age spawns in 120 months. It's literally been 1 month.
Yes, no.
Spotted that so quick. Oh, man, good.
But I don't think bishoprics will convert unless they're forced to convert.
I believe.
Which means that then they won't be able to control the centre.
You can't control the centre.
No, but if they convert, and because they're an OPM, you could convert them back to Catholic and it immediately deletes the centre of Reformation.
Yes, but that's not going to happen because all the players want to become Protestant. Protestant is objectively better than Catholic in this game.
Possibly. There's
No,
obviously
not even possibly.
Well, there's obviously
is.
a Orthodox player.
Depends on if you're
Yeah.
a Curia controller.
If you're the Curia controller, your army is still weaker than that of the Protestant player. Stab costs you can get elsewhere, diplomats you can get elsewhere, prestige you can get elsewhere, advisor costs you can get elsewhere, advisors you can get elsewhere, tech costs you can get elsewhere, leaders you can get elsewhere, AE you can get elsewhere, and clergy loyalty doesn't give a fuck.
But Crusade though.
It's not bad.
How am I gonna role play a Crusade as a Protestant?
With religious ideas.
Yeah.
I think you're so smart, huh?
Theocracy with 7th government reform. The Global Crusade. It's in the title.
Now, what's going on over here? Georgia is invading Lithuania. Georgian humiliation. Ah, is this going to be a show strength?
Yeah.
Interesting. Pretty much a free
Man,
war, so why not?
Man is worth more than money.
Yeah.
Also, Karaman is currently converting Shia. That's
Yeah, we
of interest.
talked about that earlier. I think he's nearly done, actually.
Yeah, I saw the rebels.
Georgia says he has a Lithuanian core. Yes, he does. He does. Oh my good lord! He's got one. He's got one Lithuanian core, and it's like right in the middle of Lithuania.
Has he taken religious ideas? Or is it? Oh, is that an Orthodox? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
Orthodox.
the event.
Yep. So I wonder if he's going to take it because he can, because it's a core, right?
Yes.
And since it's a core, he can take the rest of Lithuania.
Yes, he can. Please don't.
Oh, I really
Please
want to
don't.
see him do it.
Has Lithuania just gone bankrupt? Because that's got exactly 10 devastation. No, they haven't.
I think he says he's been warned by France.
Yes, he has. I just didn't notice. Lithuania has gone bankrupt. Wait, is Iggy playing Brittany again?
No, he's subbing for Liege.
Oh, ah. Eh. That makes a lot of sense.
The AI just always shoves the stupidity into my ass. Stop complaining, Iggy. France has just been beaten up very recently. They went bankrupt.
They're still bankrupt.
Yeah.
You've got a year and a half to no CB them.
They know that it's Iggy.
Do you reckon it's been programmed to engage in psychological warfare?
there's a screw Iggy code. If is Iggy, then screw.
I really, really want to put him in the Anbanar mod. I can't pronounce it, but the fantasy one.
Yeah.
Because the disasters in that would be really funny to watch him deal with. Like, you know Dutch Revolt?
Yeah, and I've seen a little bit of it. I'm just not a huge fan of mods, to be honest.
It's good fun. Unexpected 50,000 ducats of debt in the 1600s is beautiful.
Speaking of ridiculous amounts of money, Manchu. Manchu's really rich, actually. Just
No, it's
income-wise. He's making 27 ducats a month.
Yeah,
Profit
TO's
or
probably
total?
making 50% more than that.
Do you think Teutonic Order's making more money than that?
Yeah, probably.
Teutonic Order, significantly
Oh,
less than that.
13.6. Okay.
Probably best not to read the income numbers out on while we're still in this chat, but
That's a very good point.
Because I am the best anyway.
yeah, no, the income actually. Should we go to a different chat just while we discuss the state of the world?
Okay,
31
let's go.
ducats a month.
Let's go to general one. Hello. Yeah, let's have a look at the income comparisons.
Flanders is down in Holland, by the way, but other than that,
Did it? Interesting. Oh, it's only a tiny little Holland.
I can't see incomes in Ledger, so I'm not going to piss
Has
about doing it.
Is that broken now? We should be able to see those kind of things.
I can't, so I don't care. Liege just declared against.
Economy. Total.
Yeah.
Scotland is the richest at making
Georgia
30 a month,
30.
followed by Florence at 27, and then AQ at 16.
Austria's down against that. So
Oh, I'm missing.
Teutonic is down against. Yeah.
Apparently Khorasan is making 183 a month, but I should think that's spoils of war.
Balls are what, yeah.
Malwa fairly rich, Florence, Manchu, Majapahit, Sindh, Rassids, Malacca, Oder, AQ, Flanders. Very few European ones, actually.
Obviously.
And then
Most
right,
of them are not in end nodes.
right at the very bottom, Rugen.
Obviously, he's an OPM. Everyone else is
I
literally
know.
5 times the provinces.
I know, but still. Any chance I can get to talk about Rugen, I'm going to talk about Rugen.
Yeah, well, we're going to stop that now. We're going to go into serious ultra commentator mode.
Alright.
Okay. PogChamp.
Shimazu, has he taken the exploration ideas yet? Yes, he has.
Yes, and quantity. Very good call.
He's
Because
actually
gives you
exploring.
settler increase.
We can see him exploring right now.
No, it doesn't. Oh, he's got a fleet going for it.
Yep, he's going. We know he's leaving because
Okay.
Oda made him leave.
No. Shimazu made Oda make Shimazu leave.
I'll go with that. How long is Manchu's truce with Ming? He's taken over more of Mongolia now. Truce with Ming is up in 3 years' time. He's just
So we
sitting
go for it
and
then? Okay.
Very
Tibet,
enjoy.
what's their truce of Ming? 93. 3 years. Okay, what we're going to get there is a spit roast.
he's currently at war with Jaunpur. I do wonder what... I think Tibet probably isn't going to be allowed any more of India.
Honestly, if I was in the position of Malwa and Sindh, I'd look at saying you can have Bengal.
AQ is getting very, very big now. He's got
'Cause-
409 dev.
Like, if you're Malwa or Sindh, you want to keep Tibet on side. Like, if we look at the logical development, right? It's gonna be Tibet and Sindh ganging on Malwa.
I don't think that's true at all.
Why not?
Because Sindh is kind of a bit shit at the moment. Well, he's actually got quite... He's got way richer. He's gained like 10 ducats in the last hour.
He's got Gujarat as his node. Every single Indian node flows
I
into
see.
it.
Yeah.
Malwa is in the real issue because Malwa's right in the middle, so he can go anywhere. Whereas
Well,
Tibet,
yeah, but Malwa's really rich. His army's pretty damn good as well.
yeah, but he's not got Nepalese ideas.
No. But I think Tibet probably is going to go towards China in that kind of direction.
Yeah, of course he is, but at the end of the day, it all flows through to Bengal. Bengal's a really strong node.
Yeah.
Like, it will come down to whether or not they can settle on an agreement with Bengal. Does Malwa get it, or does Tibet get it, or do they split it?
Yeah.
If not, there's a war. And then it's Sindh has to decide which one they back.
And then obviously
if
you've got...
Sindh has any sense, they back Tibet, because then they get half of the middle of India, and it all flows into their node.
You've got
Malwa's
both
gotta play it
the
carefully.
Indonesian players as well.
Yeah. They could always put part in, but I feel Malwa's in the precarious position because they're in the middle.
I can see that, but
They have the opportunity to expand every way, but they also have the opportunity to be killed from every direction.
yeah, maybe Sindh will make a deal with Persia and say, okay, I'm going to take over India. But I think it's more likely... Hold on, there's been a bug, it seems. We're all stuck.
Ah, I see that.
Hello. Yeah. Everyone's stuck. I think we're all stuck.
Oh, okay.
Is that just a straight rehost?
It might fix itself. It might bug out. Who knows?
I'll be honest, I think we call the rehost before pissing about.
Yeah, probably will be a rehost. We'll just give it like 30 seconds and see what happens, and then probably do a rehost or something. But I'm not in charge of that. That's Ahek's job because he's running it, and Blep is the host.
Ooh! Tibet has Delhi as a vassal.
Interesting.
Look at Delhi's cause.
Yeah, fuck. Sorry, but fuck.
I genuinely think that's going to be a fight with Malwa. I'm sorry.
I mean, but Malwa's helping him do it.
Because he doesn't know the stab is coming.
Maybe. We'll see.
You can't not say I want Bengal out of this, right? Like, you're gonna have Lhasa, you're gonna have Burma, you're gonna have Chengdu, potentially Canton. Like, Bengal is what you need to have an economy.
I mean, Tibet does have the option of just not having an economy, just being a little mountain fort that... Because he can get all of his victory cards as quickly as he wants. It could definitely work for him.
You need an economy. ultra late game, like that's
Yeah, it looks
That's
like
important.
we're doing a rehost. It seems.
all right.
I just want to have a look at how much dev Tibet has. I can't have a look at how much dev Tibet has because it's bloody frozen.
248.
248. So it's getting close.
Yeah. Malwa has 267 and Sindh has 224.
I can click. I just can't have a menu open and do it at the same time.
Like I just don't see Tibet not wanting to kill Malwa off, because like once you've done that, you've got a free game. There's so much space to go into.
Yeah.
It like you can always pick a board with Malacca, but everything else, you've just got space.
All right. I'm gonna take this opportunity to visit the toilet. Keep people entertained for me.
Oh, I've got to do the entertaining. Okay, lovely. Despite having no control over the camera. Yes. So what else has happened while I've not been here? Obviously, Ireland has consolidated everything except Desmond, you would expect. And by Desmond I mean Munster, because Desmond is Ireland. Because Munster's got a mountain fort, so that's not been done. Scotland has ruined the borders of England. Desmond has done disgusting things in Iberia, and I really like it, and I really hate it at the same time. Because Desmond into Spain is not what I would expect. Savoy is going for France quite clearly. Can they see what it needs to make France? I'm going to have to bother looking that up. I'm going to have to bother looking that up, I'm not going to. Oh no, Liege. So they need Remia, Paris, and Orléans, as well as a lot of core provinces in France. Savoy's going to get that realistically, unless Liege competes for it now. They could do it. They probably could do it. Question remains, has the substitute left those orders? Flanders going for Dutch, probably can do it. Cologne has managed to somehow expand despite having done what it did last session. It exploded. Rugen is there still in the war, yes. TO has come and saved their asses. They're probably expecting a decent chunk of land from that. Completes Prussian missions, which they have, or will have when it comes to it. They're on admin tech 7, so that's probably next session, I imagine they become Prussia. Serbia and Wallachia have settled their borders in the boglands. They look disgusting.
Hello.
Karaman and
I'm back.
Ah, really? Now I go to the toilet.
Fair enough. Let's go and put this on the starting soon screen.